Good evening and welcome to Vincent Makori. This is Africa 54. Tonight, heavy gunfire and tear gas filled the air as police clashed with stone-throwing protesters in Burundi's capital Tuesday during a demonstration against President Pierre Nkurunziza's bid for a third term. Police fired their shots during clashes in Butarare district where hundreds of protesters had gathered. Protesters grabbed one policewoman and beat her up, accusing her of firing at them. Police officers had to battle protesters in a bid to rescue their colleague. She was later released after sustaining injuries. Well, now the growing tensions in Burundi have sent thousands of citizens fleeing. The UN says more than 50,000 Burundians, mostly women and children, have arrived in neighboring Rwanda, Tanzania, or the Democratic Republic of Congo. Now, for more insight into the situation, Karin de Gruijl, UNHCR spokesperson, joins us live via Skype from Geneva, Switzerland. Welcome, Karin.
Thank you very much.
Now, the UNHCR has described the situation in the Central African region as a potential humanitarian crisis. Why?
Largely because of the numbers of people leaving the country. We're seeing now more than 57,000 refugees who have crossed into mostly Rwanda and Tanzania. Smaller numbers in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, as you mentioned, and just the sheer volume of people moving and the short time space. This all started less than a month ago, in mid-April. So yes, the movement of people crossing the border and the condition they're arriving in. Many fled at the moment with very few belongings. So giving them assistance and moving them is quite a challenge.
Okay, now in a few words, what are the immediate needs of these people?
Immediately, we're moving people away from the border, both in Rwanda and in Tanzania. People are being moved to a refugee camp where they can be registered and receive proper assistance. We're now talking about 10,000 people who are stranded on Karongo Island in Tanganyika Lake, and getting these people off the island to Kigoma and later to the refugee camp so that they can get medical assistance and shelter is a top priority. Now,
the number I mentioned earlier was 50,000. You're talking about 57,000. Are you seeing a trend of, an increase in the number of those people that are escaping Burundi?
We see different patterns. Initially, there was a large movement towards Rwanda that seems to have stabilized a little bit, maybe also because people find it more difficult to leave Burundi because they're being stopped by roadblocks and harassment. And as of late, we've seen a bigger movement into Tanzania since that country opened its borders on the 4th of May.
And very quickly, what's your plea as UNHCR?
For all countries to keep the borders open. It's really important that people are allowed to leave Burundi, so that they're not stopped inside Burundi, and that they are accepted by the refugee hosting country, Rwanda, Tanzania, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo.
Thank you very much, Karin, for joining us today.
Well, thank you.
Karin de Gruijl is the UNHCR spokesperson, speaking to us live via Skype from Geneva, Switzerland.